Hello everyone. You don't know me, but please allow me to share my feelings. I know this is not the right way. I shouldn't vent online. I heard about it. I read about it. But I am just so curious. Let me ask to all the Danish people, especially to Danish men, do you really want to be always the head, the leader in the family, even though you don't act like one? Another thing, do you cheat your partners? Another thing, do you spend holidays, all kind of holidays, without your kid? Can you dare to do that, celebrating holidays without your children? Please answer me. I heard that Denmark is the happiest country in the world. Now tell me, are the women there happy too? Are all your girlfriends and wives happy too? I'm asking this because it's been 3 years now that the father of my daughter hasn't been spending Christmas with her. And in fact, all kinds of holidays he's not spending. He's just choosing his own happiness, his own freedom. And when he feels sad and lonely, that's the time he comes back to see my daughter. And my daughter is longing for her father. In fact, last week, she cried. She screamed, "Daddy!" And I asked her why. She didn't tell me because she didn't want to hurt me, and she knew that I'm angry toward her father. And I told her, and I asked her, "It's okay, you can tell me, what is it?" And she cried. And only I noticed that the bed was very wet, and she was wet because she peed in bed. And I don't know what was a dream that she had. I and the father of my daughter got divorced because he cheated on me. And he blamed me for everything. That because I always get angry. That because I don't treat him nicely. The question is, did you treat me nicely first? I told him already, women are not easy to love. Women are not difficult to handle for so long that men know how to treat their woman. I've been working hard. I was not an expensive partner. I was not an expensive wife. I always say sorry every time I ask for money to buy stuff, and if it reached 1,000 yuan, I would say that it's expensive and don't buy this, don't buy that, save the money for the children. But what did he do? The moment he started saving, I was even angry. He was not happy about that. And he said, like, I always thought about money. And I said, like, because I was poor, I don't want my children to experience poverty and hardship in life. And even though he cheated on me, I accepted him because I wanted to have a whole family. Because I got divorced the first time already with my Chinese partner, and we had a daughter. And during that time, he didn't support me. I was the breadwinner, and I experienced domestic abuse from my first husband, and it was hard. And he always like used it Thomas as an excuse, like, that's why I got divorced the first time, because of my attitude. The parents of my students before knew that I got domestic abuse. And I raised my kid on my own. It took me 4 years to find and have another partner again, because I was very careful. And considering that he's older than me, he's turning 56 next year, I thought that he's gonna be the right partner for me. So I trusted him, and also my daughter. My eldest daughter got hurt too, because she thought that he is her father, and only to find out it's not. And when she found out, she accepted it and got hurt again. I accepted him for the sake of my family. But then he was even the one saying, he's like, when he came back, he wanted me to listen to him. He wanted me not to ask him about his cheating thing. He wanted me to be submissive. He wanted me to not ask him a lot of questions. It's not easy to get cheated on. And he didn't want me to experience the feeling of healing. And he's just talking to his girlfriend, even though I was around. And he thought that I wouldn't decide to get divorced, because I would still use him, because we needed papers, his working permit, his everything he had for the education of my daughter, because my daughter just graduated in elementary, and in China it's a little bit complicated when you go to school. He thought about it, and he was just disrespecting me. And so I thought the only way for me to get away from that pain is to file for a divorce. And I did. And before that thing happened, I accepted him. He wanted to just go around and pretended that I was not around. But he intentionally hurt me. And now I don't care of him hurting me, but it's just so painful that my kid is hurting. My eldest is hurting too. Now let me ask you, Danish men, is that how the way you treat your woman? He said he wanted to be the boss in the family. I said, no one is acting a boss here in our family. I had to do it because I couldn't see you being the leader in the family, and there should be one. And when I told him to stop smoking, to stop drinking, he couldn't do that. And after, I even brought him to my family in the Philippines in 2024. And then after that, he realized that Danish people could just go to the Philippines without visa. And when we returned back from our vacation, he changed a lot. And that's the time he realized, okay, I could just go there. And he did it every month, every vacation time. And I don't know what's going on with him anymore. My pain is just for my daughter. He thought like after giving financial support, it's fine without giving my daughter gifts. Yeah, he put her toys. That's it. Denmark is judged before as the happiest country in the world. Now let me ask you, how's your women there? How's the wives in your country? Are they happy? No. Not. We'd been married. We'd been living together. Before we lived together for 8 years and got married for almost 4 years. And we haven't been to Denmark. He tried once because I insisted. Everything I insisted. And he had a lot of excuse. He didn't want to bring us there. He said, like, because of my anger issues. If I have problems, how come my work still exists? I don't have a lot of problems. It's just like he didn't know how to handle a woman.